The brownie. Just the word conjures up images of warm, chocolatey goodness. It's a dessert that brings comfort and joy with every bite, a perfect blend of a slightly crispy exterior and a gooey, fudgy center. Whether you prefer them with nuts topped with a scoop of ice cream or just plain brownies have a way of making any moment special. This simple yet satisfying treat holds a special place in the hearts and stomachs of Americans. It's more than just a dessert. It's a symbol of home, family gatherings, and shared moments. From children's birthday parties to holiday feasts, brownies are a beloved staple. It's a dessert that needs no introduction, a staple at bake sales and potlucks across the nation. You'll find them in countless variations, from classic recipes to gourmet versions with exotic ingredients. Each brownie tells a story of creativity and love, but have you ever stopped to think about where this beloved treat came from? The origins of the brownie are as rich and layered as the dessert itself. The brownie has a surprisingly rich history, full of twists and turns that have led to the iconic dessert we know and love today. From its accidental creation to its rise in popularity, the brownie's journey is a fascinating one. The brownie's story is a testament to American culinary ingenuity. It showcases how a simple mistake in the kitchen can lead to something extraordinary, a dessert that has stood the test of time. It's a tale of adaptation, innovation, and a whole lot of chocolate. Over the years, bakers have experimented with different types of chocolate, adding their own twists to the classic recipe. So grab a glass of milk and get ready to delve into the sweet history of the American brownie. As we explore its past, you'll gain a new appreciation for this humble yet delightful treat. You might be surprised by what you discover. From its mysterious origins to its modern-day variations, the brownie is more than just a dessert. It's a piece of Americana. The exact origins of the brownie are a bit of a mystery. This delightful dessert, loved by many, has a history shrouded in intrigue and debate. There are many theories, each with its own passionate supporters. Some argue it was a happy accident, while others believe it was a deliberate creation by a culinary genius. However, one thing is for certain. The brownie, as we know it, was born in the good old US of A. This iconic treat has become a staple in American kitchens, symbolizing comfort and indulgence. Some food historians believe the brownie descended from the cookie. They suggest that early bakers experimented with cookie recipes, eventually leading to the creation of the brownie. Others point to a possible connection with the dense, chocolateless gingerbread known as a brownie in 19th century New England. This version was more like a spiced cake, rich in molasses and spices. One of the earliest written references to a brownie appears in the 1896 edition of Fanny Farmer's Boston Cooking School cookbook. This cookbook was revolutionary for its time, standardizing measurements and making recipes more accessible. Now, before you get too excited, this wasn't quite the chocolate-laden treat we know today. The original recipe was quite different from the rich, fudgy brownies we love. Farmer's brownie was a molasses-based bar cookie, a far cry from the fudgy squares we crave. It was more akin to a dense, sweet bread, flavored with molasses and spices, but it does offer a glimpse into the early development of this beloved dessert. Over time, the recipe evolved, incorporating chocolate and becoming the decadent treat we enjoy today. The true turning point in brownie history came with the introduction of chocolate. Before this, brownies were more like dense, molasses-based cakes. The addition of chocolate changed everything. In the early 1900s, this magical ingredient began to transform the brownie into the decadent dessert we know and love. Chocolate brought a richness and depth of flavor that was previously unimaginable. The first documented recipe for a chocolate brownie appeared in 1904 in the Service Club cookbook from Chicago. This recipe was a game changer, setting the stage for countless variations and innovations. This recipe, featuring butter, sugar, eggs, flour, and of course chocolate, marked a pivotal moment in brownie history. It was simple yet revolutionary, combining basic ingredients to create something extraordinary. The addition of chocolate elevated the brownie from a simple bar cookie to a rich, satisfying treat. It became a beloved dessert cherished by people of all ages. It was the beginning of a beautiful relationship between chocolate and the brownie, a relationship that would only deepen over the decades to come. Today, brownies are a staple in bakeries and homes around the world, a testament to the enduring appeal of this chocolatey delight. The early 20th century was a time of great change and innovation, and the brownie was swept up in the excitement. As more and more households gained access to ovens, baking became a popular pastime, and the brownie, with its simple recipe and satisfying results, quickly became a household favorite. The 1920s saw the brownie's popularity skyrocket. It became a staple at bake sales, church socials, and family gatherings. Its portability and ease of serving made it the perfect dessert for a society on the move. The brownie was no longer just a treat, it was a symbol of American ingenuity and homespun hospitality. By the mid-20th century, the brownie had cemented its place in the American culinary landscape. It was a dessert for all occasions, from casual weeknight treats to celebratory desserts. Cookbooks across the country featured countless variations, each one a testament to the brownie's versatility. The 1950s saw the rise of convenience foods, and the brownie was no exception. Boxed brownie mixes, promising perfect results every time, became a pantry staple. Brands like Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker capitalized on this trend, making it even easier for home cooks to whip up a batch of brownies. Section 6. Brownies around the world. While the brownie is undoubtedly an American invention, its popularity has spread far beyond the borders of the United States. The brownie's simple formula and universally appealing flavors have made it a global sensation. From Japan, where matcha brownies are all the rage, to Latin America, where dulce de leche brownies reign supreme, the brownie has taken on new and exciting forms around the world. Each country has embraced the brownie, putting its unique culinary stamp on this classic American treat. Section 7. The brownie gets a gourmet makeover. In recent years, the brownie has experienced a renaissance. No longer content with being a simple homespun dessert, the brownie has gone gourmet. Artisan bakeries and high-end chocolatiers have embraced the brownie, elevating it to new heights of decadence. Forget the basic box mix. Today's brownies feature premium ingredients like single-origin chocolate, exotic nuts, and artisanal sea salt. They are often presented in innovative ways, from brownie sundaes and parfaits to layered desserts that are as beautiful as they are delicious. Section 8. Healthier indulgence. The brownie evolves. As dietary trends evolve, so too does the brownie. The 21st century has seen a rise in demand for healthier, more wholesome treats, and the brownie has adapted accordingly. Today you can find brownies to satisfy every dietary need and restriction. Gluten-free brownies made with almond flour or rice flour offer a delicious alternative for those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivities. Vegan brownies made with plant-based ingredients like flax eggs and dairy-free chocolate are just as rich and fudgy as their traditional counterparts. And for the health-conscious, there are brownies made with whole grains, natural sweeteners, and even vegetables like zucchini or beets. Section 9. A timeless treat. The brownie's enduring appeal. From its humble beginnings as a molasses-based bar cookie to its modern-day gourmet incarnations, the brownie has come a long way. But through it all, one thing has remained constant: the brownie's enduring appeal. The brownie is more than just a dessert. It's a symbol of American culture, a reminder of childhood bake sales and family gatherings. It's a treat that brings people together, a simple pleasure that transcends generations. So the next time you bite into a warm, fudgy brownie, take a moment to appreciate the rich history and culinary innovation baked into every delicious square.